Let's take a look at the news. Let's take a look at the news. Pat Cooper will be at the Queens College tomorrow night, next week at the Claridge in Atlantic City. Robin, what is in the news? What is the big news?
Well, of course, everybody's thinking about the Unabomber and the possibility that we have him in custody.
It's a miracle they caught this guy.
You know, it's an amazing thing. Anybody I see with a beard...
It's amazing it's not you.
No, you're right.
Right. Anyone you see with a beard living up in the mountains.
You know,
I gotta figure they're going to blow up something.
If you put a hood on Pat Cooper, he looks like...
You know what a lot of... You know what a lot of the residents up there have said?
What?
They said, we couldn't believe that the FBI was up here for the Unabomber. We thought he was here for the hillbilly gang or something. There's some gang up there that lives in the mountain. There's a gang up in the mountain. What is the name of the gang? Did you read it?
I don't know. They want to shoot the FBI. They're having negotiations now.
Yeah.
The Freeman?
They're negotiating.
Not the Freeman.
Not the Freeman.
Yeah,
this is the Unabomber.
No, I'm talking about the other one. You said
that. You're up. We're going to get to the Freemans.
Well, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Unabomber.
Yeah, the Unabomber, they finally
the people who live around the Unabomber said they're people who live up these hillbillies, and they come down.
Montana is a hotbed.
It is. I was thinking of moving there.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there.
Be a big hit over there.
Right.
They love you.
You know what's interesting to me? Here, if somebody lives in a tar paper shack down by the
river.
East River there, they call him a homeless person.
Right.
This guy, they're not calling homeless.
No.
He had no running water, no facility, and yet they say this was his house.
But that's what you got to do in your Unabomber. You shouldn't have nothing but bombs.
Right, that's all he had in his house.
That's all. So, but how did he get the stuff in a bomb? I can't get a pistol locally. I can't buy a bullet. This guy's buying a shangada to blow up Utah.
This is why he's a genius.
No, the guy's a genius.
Is he a genius?
Yeah, he was a Harvard. He was a Harvard with no water.
Won a scholarship to Harvard.
Why do you go to the bathroom? Don't you flush? I'm talking. Don't ever interrupt me when I'm talking.
He used to dig up the ground, I guess.
Dig up what he dug up? The guy, you know what happens? You become such a bright genius that you collapse.
Right.
Your brain collapses. The first thing you do is you want to, doesn't he get thirsty? I get thirsty. Just thinking about
you got to have some water.
The guy don't get thirsty.
His whole deal is that he wanted to go back to
nature.
Nature to blow up everybody in the world?
Yeah, he's a sick guy.
He was even, he didn't even want to wash himself. That's how close to nature he wanted to be.
That sounds like me.
Now they're talking who's going to play him. They're going to say Robert Redford. They're ready for this.
Stop it.
They're already waiting for what? Stop.
Did they really say that?
Well, they're saying who's going to play.
Who's going to play the Unabomber?
Yeah, the Unabomber.
The other thing I wonder about is exactly what Pat says. How are you that smart?
Yeah.
And you can't negotiate life.
Well, he snapped.
Let me tell you something.
He snapped.
I was in a delicatessen. I stole an olive and an alarm went off. What the hell does that tell you? These guys got bombs. Nothing goes off.
Right. You can't find them.
I turn around. I take a toothpick and an alarm goes off. Where you going with that?
I understand.
And even you monitor me. I don't understand.
I understand the Unabomber gets along with his mother, though.
But his other brother lived exactly the same way.
Really?
He just moved back to civilization a couple of years ago.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he used to live up in the hills somewhere.
Was he a genius, too?
He's a very bright man, and his wife is a professor or something. He married his childhood sweetheart. They say with the Unabomber guy, this Ted Kaczynski, that he never really mixed in with people. He was the kind of guy, he was, early on, he showed this proclivity to blow things up. He and another friend of his used to go out into the woods and just blow up weeds
as
and
little
stuff
kids.
like that.
I don't understand.
And then, the biggest thing they ever blew up was like a garbage can or something.
I wouldn't have a firecracker on 4th of July, Jackie, I swear to you. I could not have a firecracker.
Then he grew up and he became this.
You know what's wrong with America? There's too much free time.
He's going to keep going.
Right.
You know why they turn around? You know why 14, 15-year-old kids, they shoot their parents?
No, don't talk to Jackie.
You want to know why? They got too much free time. I say put them in the Army at 14, release them at 16. If they don't do the right thing, keep them in the Army until they shut up and do the right thing. Too much free time.
You know who the hero is in the story?
When I turn around, I'm sitting in a subway, and the guy's got a telephone, a 14-year-old talking to his buddy. I ain't got nothing. This guy got a telephone.
Listen to me.
Then when they sit down next to me with soup and straps all over my pants, I said, this a dining car?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Listen, Pat, what I'm saying is the hero in this story is the brother. He went and he came forward, and they were calling him a snitch in the newspaper.
Well, now he's all upset.
Of course he should be.
And he's not even talking to the FBI. Here, he was the guy who went to the FBI and helped him catch. Now he doesn't want to have anything to do with the FBI because they're
bluffing everybody, Robin. They're bluffing the FBI. They're standing up to the United States of America. They want to die and become martyrs. You understand me?
You're talking about
these idiots who don't drink water. Who don't drink water gotta be nuts.
You better get there. He can't wait to get to the Freeman. They ought to blow up all those freemen.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah, they should call them the blow-up men.
But they negotiate and what? Blow them out, and then we talk about it Thursday.
You know why they're afraid?
Out of the negotiation. That's what I.
You know why they're afraid to blow these guys up? Because everyone's watching. They're afraid another Waco. Waco was the best thing ever happened.
You know why? Because the media is against the guys in the building as long as they're alive. But the moment you blow them up, they turn on the people who blew them up.
Right.
That's right.
Those guys were thugs. They were sitting and terrorizing a town.
Absolutely.
They weren't paying their bills. They weren't paying their taxes. Blow them back up to God.
Let me get back to the Unabomber for one second.
All right, go ahead. Let the Unabomber blow them up.
The FBI did have to go in early, as you said, earlier today, because the 60 Minutes had gotten a hold of this story that they were up there looking for the Unabomber, and they were going to go public with it. So the FBI closed in on this guy before they wanted to. Some experts are now saying they may never get to charge him in these Unabomber incidents. He's only been charged so far with having explosive materials. That will keep him locked up long enough for them to continue a 10-day investigation to try to get some of this Unabomber stuff on him so that they can possibly make a case. But we don't know yet if that'll happen.
See why it's a sick country we live in? The media.
Because the political spectrum does not turn around and say, cut it out now. You're not going to do it. That's the way it is. And you parents keep your children where they're supposed to be. You're responsible. Cut it out. Now we got a guy 73 years old wants to become president. He's got trouble walking, for crying out loud. We need a hero.
Right.
We need a couple of Unabombers without bombs.
Right.
That's what
we need. A Unabomber on our side.
That's right. To blow up these rat bastards.
What's he talking about? All right, look. Let's take a break.
You don't know what I'm talking about. Why do you interrupt my genius?
You really are a genius.
I can't believe
I just don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
You're too smart for me. You're too smart for me.
Wait till Rick turn to take.
You know, you think he's talking over our heads because I used to understand, Freddie.
Let's play Seinfeld again. Let's play Seinfeld. All right, Pat Cooper tomorrow night at Queens College. Next week at the Claridge in Atlantic City. Let me take a break. We'll get on a new topic, Robin. Give up on that one.
Okay.
Skip the Unabomber.
I can't talk to him about that.
Okay. Skip the following topics. Unabomber, Freeman, and skip those two topics.
And Dole.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Robin, we're here. We're doing the news. Got Pat Cooper. There's a girl waiting there 2.5 hours to get her breast painted like Easter eggs. Pat, do you mind if I do this in front of you for 1 second? What?
I had this. I'm thrilled.
You want to see it?
You never share anything with me.
It'll take 5 seconds.
Share my anger.
It'll take 5 seconds.
You can take 80 seconds.
You want to paint it too?
I don't paint nothing.
Would your wife divorce you if you did that?
I couldn't paint the kitchen. Forget about it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't do nothing. Let her come out and get it.
Give me one of your finger cuts there, Jackie. I want to do some finger painting.
What?
Yeah, quick, bring this girl in. She'll whip her top off. Let Pat have a thrill.
Are you crazy?
Guy'll have a heart attack.
You got to be crazy.
When's the last time you saw a naked woman beside your wife?
On a Bugs Bunny show.
You don't cheat, do you?
Me, no.
Seriously? Straight shooter?
No.
There's no
I'm like
story.
you. I'm exactly like you.
You're a beautiful young girl. She's dying.
Exactly like you. All right, let me get over
Come on in. No. Just sit where you are.
Well, wait a while.
You don't have to get kicked out.
You can't paint from there.
What is that?
Hi, how are you?
I'm not painting. Are you crazy? I'm not a painter.
Neither am I.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Now, your name, you look like a regular girl. You don't look like a stripper or anything.
I've never heard of an irregular girl. Are you crazy?
No, you know what I'm saying? Are you a stripper?
No.
What do you do?
I work in a coffee shop.
You do? Like on Cheers or Friends? What is that called?
Why does everyone keep saying that?
On Friends? Do you work on a coffee shop?
Yeah, it's smaller than that.
But, you know, everyone's curious. Why a young girl like yourself want to have your breast painted like Easter eggs?
It's for my boyfriend, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing it as a gift to him?
Yeah.
Did he send you down here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You look kind of nervous. So
I don't do this stuff regularly.
What do you got, like a B cup over there? Those don't look like C's.
Definitely
Is that not a good canvas for you?
Pat, what do those look like to you?
Artichokes.
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 No, Pat, you like this kind of stuff, right?
I don't.
You like girls?
It's over for me.
Oh, it is not.
The ship didn't sail. It's sunk.
How old are you? Seriously.
66.
And you're telling me at 66 you don't get it
It was
aroused?
over at 40.
No, come on. You don't get
I'm
aroused?
serious. I got it. I'm so hyper that you know what the doctor told me?
You have sex with your wife?
Well, naturally, every day.
Right. Yeah,
What is your problem? Worry about her gagoots.
You sure you want me to give you the paint? You look a little nervous.
Are you nervous?
Well, no, it's fine.
You want to back out?
No, it's okay.
You're into it?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
See, when she first came in...
Does she look a little shaky, Robin?
I'm almost shocked she's still standing.
It was one of those deals where I'd say, hey, what are you here for? And her boyfriend would say, she's here to get her breast painted. And I'd say,
She's
what's your name?
Anything.
And he'd say, her name is Simone. And I was like, does she speak?
Oh. Is he like, how come you're doing this for your boyfriend? He gets a charge out of seeing you do this?
No, he's a really big fan of yours, and he's like been dying to come down here. He couldn't think of a reason, so this is like the best reason he has.
Oh, I see. So this is the way he gets on the show.
And when I said follow me, they both got up, and I said, no, the women only.
Bring the boyfriend in. I mean, what the hell? Bring him in. After all this.
Bring everybody in.
Am I right, Pat?
Maybe that'll calm her down.
Yeah.
That makes you more calm.
Honey, it's like they tell me it's show business. Don't get nervous.
Right. Pat, let me paint your breast.
You can paint my go-gooches, I'll make you paint. Paint my breasts. I got no breasts.
It's funny, your breasts are the size of real Easter eggs.
Yeah.
It's about the right size. Now, this is your boyfriend over here, lucky man. You got a nice...
good-looking guy.
Look at that. He's not a bad
I look like him, I'd be on a horse.
Right. And this is Mike, right, Mike?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, how are you, Mike?
Mike, you're a big fan of the show?
Oh, biggest fan in Albany.
Yeah, and you drove your girlfriend all the way down here so you could get on the show?
Oh, yeah.
All right, bring her over here. Come on, walk over here. Take your headphones off for a second there.
I turned her into a fan, too. She wasn't a fan at first.
That's good. That could be. I'm gonna use my finger cuts. I'll paint the breast for you for Easter. We haven't painted one breast today, Robin.
No, and it's Easter, and there's no breasts out there.
So what are you, a mulatto?
For the holiday.
Yeah, you are?
Yes.
You're a mulatto. You see, Robin, I was right.
Very good, Howard.
See, Pat, I was right.
Absolutely.
Look at Pat. Pat, you sit down and relax, will you?
I want to see you.
He wants to see.
I thought you weren't interested.
All right, go ahead. Take your top off. Let me get to painting here. Don't be nervous. We're all professionals. Pat Cooper's been in the business
Pat's
many years.
learning something.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me see. Go ahead. Wow, what a nice body on you. What a surprise.
Yeah.
You looked a little chunky in your clothes.
I think so. It looks great.
She got a great body.
That's outstanding.
You looked a little chunky in your clothes. May I say that?
How did you say she looked chunky?
I love this guy. You gotta love this guy to do that.
I know. Now, your breasts are very firm, are they not?
I guess so.
And would you have a white daddy and a black mother?
No, a white mother and a black father.
Oh. So were you... Yeah, a lot of black guys. Like a white... Was he considered a big man in the community because he had a white wife?
No, nobody really liked them, actually.
No one liked them because they were mixed marriage, right?
Yeah.
It was considered taboo. Where did you grow up?
In Bethlehem.
Bethlehem?
Bethlehem,
Isn't that Israel?
Jesus?
The birthplace of Jesus, and nobody liked you.
Pennsylvania, right? Bethlehem, PA, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, that's right. Bethlehem, PA.
Sure,
all right.
how are you going to wear it?
All right, come on. Okay. Let's take that bra off and let me paint. Come on.
Okay.
All right, come on. Don't be nervous.
All right, for Hollywood.
Yeah. You got some nice set. Look at that. Pat, when's the last time you saw something firm like that? Hey, Pat, when's the last time your wife looked that firm?
1932.
Exactly. All right, here, let me paint. Is this cheating, Pat, if I use my fingers with the finger?
Right,
This is going to be Easter eggs. I'm going to paint little circles. How does that feel to you? Pat, you want to paint?
No. Slimy.
All right, a little slimy.
Ew, does it feel cold?
See that?
I haven't even touched it yet. Just feels slimy. All right, look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that, Pat.
Good work.
Look at Pat. He's embarrassed.
What colors are you using for
I'm
Easter?
using purple.
Suddenly Pat's not angry.
Purple because she's mulatto. That's a nice surface for purple.
I can't believe it.
How you feel? I can see you getting aroused. Huh, Pat?
This
is great. You're a lucky man there.
Your parents are jumping out of the bag.
Wait. Now, my kids still going to like me, Pat, for doing something like that?
No, your kids will learn many years of what happens.
Wow, look at them. How do those look? Look at them.
Very good.
Aren't they nice?
Very good.
Do
How do
they
you
look
feel?
like Easter
God bless
eggs?
you. Look at that.
Robin, take a look.
I can't see it. Thank goodness.
It's a Van Gogh. Or a Van Gogh.
Paw print. Go ahead. Go show Pat Cooper. He wants to
Yeah, I see it from here. She's not showing it to me.
Walk near Mr. Cooper.
Crazy. Mike, you got a nice lady there. Get out of town fast because they're going to come after her.
I got news for you, Mike. Mike, so did that turn you on, seeing that?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It did.
It's great.
You liked the whole experience?
Oh, we had a lot of fun last night before we came down.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got a beautiful girlfriend. I want to thank you for letting me do that.
Oh, thanks for letting us
Don't put the sweater on the paint.
Yeah, I think we're going to dry a little bit.
Oh, dear.
She's a mulatto.
You know, we never deal, take into consideration drying time.
Yeah,
Where should they go to dry?
Gary never brings a robe in for the girls so they can dry their breasts. Now she's going to get a sweater all full of paint.
All right, I'll go get a robe.
Yeah, well, quick.
No, bring a robe in. We never brought a robe until recently.
Well, bring a robe and get
ad-lib. Think on your own. What, do you need me to spell it out for you? Give her a K-Rock T-shirt to pull.
There you go.
He's so stupid.
Well, that's why you got him.
Every time we have a girl in here. Now, we've done this a million times.
And every time we were wondering, what should they do while they're drying?
Yeah, they have nothing. They have, the poor girl's standing here. She wants to dry her breasts. You don't want to put her clothes on.
He doesn't forget. He wants to watch.
No, I don't think.
Don't dirty. It's already dirty, honey.
Yeah, don't dirty your sweater. That comes right out.
It'll come right out, honey.
Pat Cooper will wash it.
Put Santa flush.
Here. Pat, that gave you a charge, huh?
Oh,
how'd you like to get a hold of a mulatto girl like that?
I couldn't do nothing.
Great.
That's great, right?
Oh, I like it a lot. Oh, yeah.
I thought you were Noctoroon when you first walked in. I didn't know.
Noctoroon.
That's right.
I had no idea what she was first time I saw her.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the fun. Let me tell you, I'm driving down the street in New York.
It's like a nice game you can play.
I'm driving down the street in New York, you say? I said to Ronnie, you know I can't tell what anybody is anymore?
Nobody.
He says, what are you talking about? I said, take a look at this guy over there. First of all, I can't tell if he's a man or a woman, and I can't tell what race he is.
Well, that's America.
So Ronnie goes, that's a Mexican. I said, I'll bet you $50 that's not a Mexican. We stopped the car.
Did you ask?
Yeah, I rolled down the window. I go, excuse me, what are you? He goes, what? I go, what ethnic group are you? He's a Mexican. I lost $50.
There you go.
It's the greatest game there is.
Right?
Trying to guess what's on the streets of New York. Here we go. Here's a shirt for you. Thank you so much, Simone and Mike, for coming by and making Pat Cooper's life worth living.
Oh, God.
It was great. It's Pat Cooper, too.
I'm
a huge fan of Pat.
You didn't tell me you painted big purple dots.
How do you like it?
Now she's speckled.
Yeah, she looks great. She looks like an Easter egg.
There you go.
Pat, don't you think that was a nice job I did?
She's a very beautiful girl, and you added to her beauty by putting her fungus.
She looks like she's a disease.
Looks like little Easter eggs on big Easter eggs.
Simone, how do you feel? You feel like you've been raped, right?
Nah. She's a good sport.
That's right.
You're a good sport.
All right, thank you, Simone.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
And thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Pat,
Take
Howard,
care.
everybody.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Same to you, Robin. Hi,
Simone, word of advice. Dump the loser. All right, thank you. Guys, bringing you up to radio stations, getting you naked.
Oh, dear.
All right. Oh, they're going to make love tonight.
Nice girl. Very nice girl.
Yeah, really
nice girl.
They'll have a great holiday.
Very nice girl.
Lady luck, a couple of years, my daughter will be doing that kind
That's
of stuff.
right.
That's great. Nice
You'll
girl.
make that call, and they'll show up.
All right, let's get back to the news.
I'm waiting. I'm still here. I'm fumenting here.
Did you get excited?
No.
Oh.
No, honestly.
You're not going to share with us.
No. When Robin walked in, I said, wow, that's excitement. Then
Nice
I
to see
peed it out.
a pair of breasts that aren't sagging, huh?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah. Tell the truth.
To me, I'm amazed how young people would just do that.
Because it's free.
Where I came from, you went in the hallway, and if you said, can I touch it, it was always a Saint of Madonna pointing at you.
Right.
And you had
Things
to
have
stand on, get out of here.
Things have changed, Robin. Patsy has seen the change.
That's right.
Just imagine living through those changes.
I'm living through it now.
Pat's lived through every change in the last 3 centuries.
You better believe it.
All right, now go ahead.
Let's go. What's the next news?
The bodies of all 35 victims of the crash over in Croatia have been recovered. The president is planting a tree today in memory of Ron Brown, his Secretary of Commerce. They are saying now that they are going to do a thorough investigation. They're not ruling out pilot error. It seems that the plane might have been very off course at the time of the crash. But there will not be any help from the little black box we usually think of at an airplane crash site, because this was a plane that was built to be a training vehicle.
Oh.
And they aren't usually equipped with such things. So when it was bought, it had not yet been installed, so there won't be any flight recorder to
How convenient.
help people figure out what was on.
How convenient.
Pat, are you indicating conspiracy here?
I got a funny feeling they might have shot the thing out of the air. I wouldn't doubt anything today.
I see.
I wouldn't doubt anything.
Interesting.
I really would not doubt anything. That they'll turn around and say, what
Could
happened?
Pat be onto something, Robin?
I got a funny feeling.
Nobody has said anything.
You don't
like
go
that
off.
yet.
Let me ask you, I don't understand. Where you go off course? What do you better? Where you going to go off course? Don't you see a mountain in front
Can you
of you?
imagine, though, a Bosnian airplane pilot or something?
I don't go.
Croatian or something?
I don't go on anything that the Bosnians right now. They're all erratic.
Right.
I won't go on a raft with them.
Right.
You understand?
It's got to be insane to go
What
over
are we
there.
doing there? Let's get out of there and let
Right.
them go and bury themselves.
You're absolutely right.
Meanwhile, there are many Good Friday observances going on today.
Absolutely. Good
in
Friday.
preparation for this holy weekend.
Are you going to be doing anything special?
No.
One of the highest holidays in
I'm going to tell you
Christianity.
something. I am so out of it when I see Sunday, Easter Sunday. What is Easter? What does rabbits and eggs got to do with Easter?
Right.
What does it got
How did
to do
that
with
come around?
Jesus?
Right.
When did a rabbit ever lay an egg?
Right.
I never saw a rabbit ever
You know,
lay
you're
an egg.
right. I don't think rabbits have eggs.
Yeah, so they're turning around and now,
No
wonder
now we
children are
forgot
confused.
that Jesus rose on Friday.
Right.
He took a walk on Saturday and he came back Sunday.
In other words, you're
and
saying
they put rabbits in
you're
there.
saying the religious aspect of this whole holiday has been lost.
No, the United States makes it a bunny rabbit. It's a religious holiday.
Right.
You save you love him, you pray, and you sit down. You
believe in Jesus, right?
I believe that.
You believe it? Yeah, you do.
Absolutely.
You pray.
I believe he was an evangelist.
Right.
And I believe he had things to say. I mean, I don't get on my knees every 5 seconds.
Right.
But I have feeling. Again, I'm a giver. I want to make people happy.
But on
That's
Sunday,
what
you
it's all
won't be
about.
eating chocolate bunnies, is what you're saying.
I can't stand that. That's
Right.
ridiculous. Hey, you go to a house, you got a big cross of Jesus.
Right.
And next to you got a bunny rabbit with bugs.
With
on it.
eggs.
What the hell is it with eggs? What does that say?
With eggs.
What happened to 100% religion and 100% rabbits? Keep them out of the same bowl.
All right, let's continue now.
Can I go on?
Yes.
Because I had a point to bring
Go
up.
ahead. Go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah,
now.
make your point, Robin.
In the Philippines,
Oh, boy.
they hang themselves on crosses every year.
Oh, it's horrible. You ever see tape of that?
And this year they say 11 people got nailed to a cross this morning.
What else is to do in the Philippines? There's nothing else to do there.
That's a party compared to their everyday life.
See, that to me is not that to me is not religion.
That's ridiculous.
That's absolutely.
That's called
Can you
obsessive.
imagine? What would possess you to have somebody pound a nail into your hand?
Well, that's like they teach you now
Well,
in
if you
Iran.
get raised by Pat's mother.
In Iran, you're right. Honey, in Iran, they don't want the women to be learning, and they don't want to learn, and so what are you going to do? They want the people to be backwards. Forget about it.
Hey, by the way, Pat just saw his own shadow. That means there's 6 more weeks of anger coming our way. 6 more weeks of anger. Everybody's very excited.
Well, that's very good. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, brother, that's funny.
Speaking of how things change, 2 Florida 5th graders are having some kind of a problem down in Port St. John. The American Civil Liberties Union is helping 2 11-year-olds sue their school system after they were punished for kissing in the hall.
What do you think of that? How old were they?
ACLU lawyers. They're 11-year-olds.
They should execute you for this girl without a brassiere.
Exactly.
They're kissing in a hall.
Imagine how many times I got thrown out of school.
Is that the Civil Liberties Union?
That is advocating your execution.
Pat, did you ever kiss a guy in school?
Never.
No,
I don't know. Why would I want to kiss a guy? What is your problem?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't want to hold a guy. I got news for you.
Looking for topics.
I couldn't get undressed in front of my father. I couldn't take my clothes off in front of my father. I wouldn't do that.
You got an opinion on everything, don't you?
What do you want me to do? If I don't, I'm out of the show.
All right, what's the story?
ACLU lawyers are asking for a Monday hearing to determine whether the students can go on a school choir trip next week to the state capitol. Besides suspending the boy and girl for a day, the school says they can only go on the trip if their parents take them and pay for the trip. Both sets of parents say they can't afford it. The suit names the principal and 3 teachers in the Port St. John school as being involved in the disciplinary action. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages and a reimbursement of legal expenses.
Everybody's got a lawsuit.
Well, naturally.
Absolutely.
Well, you see the way
you're probably the only guy in America doesn't have, you're not suing
the
someone.
lawyers turn around and they're on television every 5 seconds.
Right.
And they say, before you get out of the car in the ocean, call me.
Years ago, if your kid was kissing another girl in the school,
it's called human.
You would say, listen, maybe you shouldn't be doing this kind of thing. You're not in the school anyway.
Not today.
Now you got a lawsuit going, right? The school can't tell him not to kiss in the hall.
No legislators to say, cut this nonsense out. You're plugging the whole damn courtroom with this stupid plugging.
Plugging. Right, yeah, plugging, yeah.
Cluttering, whatever you think.
Cluttering, right.
Well, listen, I was a diction teacher. I've blown a career here.
Right.
What a boring story that was. Go on to heavy stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Go on to heavy stuff. Where do you pick this thing out?
What else you got?
Headache?
No, you know what she's talking about.
But what? That's a dumb story. Who cares about 2 kids suing they kissing? No, next thing
there's a whole group of lawyers now.
But if they were naked in the hallway, they say that's natural. So there's your answer.
You've got an opinion on everything.
What am I going to do?
I'm going to name people. I want to hear your opinion on them. I want you to give me one right off the top of your head like that. You ready to do that?
What is it, the castanets?
You ready for that, Robin?
Sure, go
All right,
ahead.
you ready? Here we go.
Names?
You ready?
Sure.
You going to do it?
I'm here.
You have to agree to it. Team 1.
Could have been the greatest entertainer of all time.
Malcolm X.
Could have been the greatest entertainer of all time.
David Letterman.
Indiana, without corn, he'd be off the air.
What does that mean?
You meant the way she's got the right face, the right thing. He's like America.
Not a talent.
No, not a big talent. Semi.
Semi-talent.
I eat him up for breakfast.
Really?
Absolutely.
You were on the Letterman show?
I was on 3 times. They don't call me no more because I'm too great.
You were too strong of a performer.
Absolutely, and it's unfair.
You blew him out of there.
It's unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair, and when you're getting $14 million a year, you shouldn't be afraid of anybody. You know what I said the other day? It's the truth. Leno and Letterman, they forgot the audience. They're fighting each other. What happened to entertaining the people?
Do you know that Letterman is in 3rd place? Leno's in 2nd place. You know what's in 1st place?
Yeah, Nightline.
That's right.
You think I don't read?
And
What, did you read that? Did you read that today?
No, I look at Nightline.
And then, what do you think with what Robin just said? They changed their set.
Well, that's supposed to be a new act.
Right.
That's supposed to, it's like, hey, you get a singer. It says Vic Damone in concert.
Right.
And the next week, an evening with Vic Damone. What's the difference?
Right.
What's
Same
the
thing.
difference? It's the same damn thing. And by the way,
Roseanne.
Huh?
Roseanne.
A genius.
A genius.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Robin Williams.
Another genius.
Oh.
He's a guy. See, let me comment on Roseanne. If you look at her lifestyle and look at it, this girl has survived everything. This girl is a genius.
Very nice.
I swear.
Okay, good. I like to hear when you say something nice about someone. Spike Lee.
Peculiar.
Odd.
He would rather sit and watch the Knicks get beat. He's a sadist.
Right.
Stay away with the ball. Go make a couple of good movies. Malcolm X thing was over. Forget about it. Make a musical.
Right. Sonny Bono.
How dare he become a congressman?
Right.
How dare he?
How dare he? Right.
Dare he?
Right. Chevy Chase.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Over. It's over.
Goodbye.
It's over. You didn't last long.
The luckiest man that God put on the planet. And you know something? What hurts me, and I don't say, I'm a genius next to these guys.
Right.
What is he doing?
You are a genius.
Next to these, yeah.
Yeah.
And I challenge these kind of guys.
Right.
Guy falls on his ass, he's a star. I fall on my ass, they took me to the hospital.
Right. Whoopi Goldberg.
Huh?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Probably one of the greatest American actresses we have.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
One of the great American actresses.
Bob Hope.
Goodbye, Bob. It's over. You're starting to hear chains. It's over. When you're laying next to your wife in bed and you're hearing, Bob, it's your time. It's not your wife. It's God saying, spend a few dollars.
Interesting.
Man, don't go for a quarter.
Interesting. Let's go back to the news.
I like this.
You like this? I'm going to do this a little more.
Jeopardy.
I'm going to do that some more. Just rest yourself for a second, and then we'll get back.
Rest? If I rest, I'm out of here.
Your brain's starting to...
I got more names I'm going to throw at you. All right, good. He loves that.
It'll be a nice way to come back to it.
Yeah.
A public report says President Clinton secretly approved shipments of Iranian arms to Bosnian fighters in 1994.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
Despite a UN embargo and Clinton's own official opposition to the lifting of the ban.
Hypocrites. Hypocrites. What else is new? Don't mean nothing. Clinton's going to win again anyway.
I think you're supporting Clinton, aren't you?
No, I don't support nobody.
Oh,
I want to support a guy that's got, pardon me, balls to tell the United States, cut it out. This is what we're going to do. We're getting back to basics. Get rid of all these nonsense guys and all those baloney guys. All they want is power. They don't care
Who do you
about
like?
me.
Do you like D'Amato?
Is there anybody?
Al D'Amato's a nice guy. Al D'Amato wants to become, an ambassador.
Right.
He didn't finish being a senator. Al, I love you. One thing at a time.
Giuliani you like?
Giuliani's a great mayor.
Good mayor, right?
Great mayor.
Okay.
Not good. Great mayor.
That's right.
Great mayor, Giuliani.
Right. So there are some guys you like.
And all these hypocrites in New York say, well, what is he doing? He's firing this. Let me tell you something. This man knows what he's doing.
Koch?
Great
mayor, right?
Great mayor. You know Kill Koch?
Oh.
His friends. His friends. I
killed
love Howard Koch, and I love Giuliani.
Ed Koch. All right, listen to me. Go ahead. I told you to take a rest. I told you to rest.
I'm going to be very happy to hear that.
You didn't want to rest, and you didn't.
A newborn baby boy is in good condition at a Phoenix hospital after being rescued from a septic tank beneath a restroom.
Oh, no, don't tell me
An 11-year-old boy heard the baby's cries and alerted the county deputy sheriff.
Did your mother do that to you?
Waded into the tank and discovered the baby sealed in a plastic bag.
Oh, mother of God, that's terrible.
Terrible.
How can you hurt
They believe the infant was born earlier Thursday in a forest and dropped through the toilet into the tank.
That's terrible. Don't.
Come on, Jackie, how can you laugh? Right, Pat? Isn't that insensitive?
You know,
the boy's 23-year-old mother attended a picnic at the park with relatives.
Oh, man.
Who may not have known she was pregnant.
It's a very sensitive story. I don't think anybody should be laughing.
Yeah, wait.
Look at this guy. Sick.
Terrible.
That's right. Okay.
Jackie, I'm surprised at you.
That's amazing.
No wonder they won't let you on a fries roast.
It's incredible. Speaking of such horrendous child abuse, it is Child Abuse Prevention Month.
I understand there's someone
The Child Abuse Prevention Program is holding a fundraiser on April 25th from 5 to 9 p.m., and their guest speaker is Robin Quivers.
Now, what do you suggest, Pat? Should she be funny
Why
that night?
are we having a month of Child Abuse Month? What about the other 11 months? What is that?
Because 11 months you can abuse your kid.
The rest of the time it's a free-for-all.
So that's why you have a month.
What about every day?
It's a moratorium.
Oh, come on.
See, when I was when my mother hit me, it was called raising the family.
Right.
But it's called child abuse.
That's right.
So it's a whole different...
What was it, though, Pat? You can determine now. What was it? Was she raising you?
You were abused, right? You were abused, right?
I think so, yes.
No, all right. I was probably abused, but in those days, you didn't consider it.
You didn't know it.
I agree 100% that people didn't call it child abuse.
Yeah.
Did your father come on to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
My father couldn't come on to anything.
Oh,
my
here's
father
the point.
was a loner.
Here's the point.
Finish my point here.
No, here's the point. For 1 month, you got, like Robin says, Child Abuse Month. And the 11 months is a green light. Do whatever you want.
At least the kids get a break for a month. Don't you want that?
Go ahead. Pump oil.
Anyway, I'm the guest speaker.
You think the child...
Phoebe Snow will be entertaining.
Who?
Phoebe Snow.
Oh, I love Phoebe Snow.
Well, thank you. We're not playing the game now.
No, I love
you don't have to comment on her.
Honey, I love her. I swear she's a good friend of mine, and I'm very happy.
She's a good friend of yours?
Yeah, Phoebe Snow. I love Phoebe.
Really? I didn't know she was a good
I hope we're talking about the same Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe.
Phoebe's out
the
there.
singer.
Yeah, the blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde?
Yeah.
No, she's got brunette hair.
And this is the wrong Phoebe. I got a Phoebe.
He doesn't even know what he's talking
I'm thinking
about.
of Phoebe Legree.
No, not Phoebe Leger.
Leger.
No, Phoebe Snow.
What a hook up.
Phoebe Koch.
Get back to Shonda.
What's the matter with you?
Anyway, if you would like information or tickets for this fundraiser, you can call 718-834-5159.
Where is it going to be?
I won't tell you.
Another pain.
I'm gonna buy some tickets.
Where are we going to be?
I can't tell you.
Why?
You have to call that number.
Why can't you tell us?
Because the place they are holding it doesn't like a lot of publicity.
Oh, for
So
God's
you have to
sake.
call.
St. Patrick Cathedral don't like a lot of publicity.
I got to buy some tickets. I'm not going to go. I'm just going to buy tickets.
Oh, good. What else?
I don't care what you do.
I don't want to go in there.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
I think I'll make you nervous.
Right.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
Come on, go ahead, Robin. You got the news. No, I'm going to buy tickets. That's a good cause, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
They do a wonderful job of going into schools and teaching
I think
children
it's healthy,
how
and I
to
think you're
protect
nice to
yourself.
do that.
There you go.
Use your fame and fortune to create a little...
I'm a giver.
You've always been a giver.
Pat, what do you think
Never
of
gave me nothing.
What do you think of George Hamilton?
I think George Hamilton should have never been on that television with his wife. What a boring situation. I mean, why don't they do something? Go do what they do.
Tan.
Whatever they do.
They tan.
Get out of there.
Do you ever see a guy? He plays.
What is Alana Stewart? She's not an actress or an act. What does she do?
She's nobody.
She married a couple of people. I'm a genius, and I can't get on these damn shows.
Right. Regis
Philbin, Kathy Lee, Gogutsa there. They won't have me on the show because I'm great. And what burns me up is when you stand up to them, they go right in their cocoon.
He was a tan Zorro. You ever hear of such a tan Dracula?
Well, I understand you're supposed to fight him.
Fight him. What am I going to do? Fight it?
All you do is work on the scar tissue.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's all you work on.
Kathy Lee Gifford, you like her?
Well, Kathy Lee's a fool. She's a real fool. Her kid with all that nonsense there. I heard that a couple of restaurants don't want her kid in the restaurant.
Is that right?
That's what I heard.
Is that right?
And that's the truth. It all hurts me. Gifford, who's supposed to be a gentleman, a great guy. Frank, I don't know. It's none of my business, but I got to put my 2 cents in. Keep this woman straight. What are you carrying on? Are you nuts?
Put her in line.
It's all over.
Right.
She did her thing. She got clothes and Woolworths or Coy.
Right. She's got a lot of money.
You're making money. Back up. Not teach your kid manners. Teach your kid respect and say, hey, shut up and do the right thing. Because if this kid goes bad, you two people are going to be to blame.
Yeah.
Now, come on, help this
And you're
kid.
going to look bad if
When you start putting sticks in people's eyes, forget about it.
Right.
You got to teach the kids. Stop them now or put them away.
Right.
Far away.
A Brooklyn teacher is under investigation for allegedly holding a so-called male bonding class.
Oh, brother.
I would have loved that.
Oh, brother.
He sat around with 7th grade boys
Oh, I love that.
and taught them about prostitutes and told them that they can't trust women, according to the New York Post.
Maybe it was a robbery. Maybe she was tying him up, robbing the school.
It was a guy who's
It's
doing
a guy, Norman Dove.
That's a guy crime.
He's going to remain on the job
What
while
do they
they
call them?
investigate this
Pedophiles? What are they?
incident.
Pedophiles?
Through
Pedophiles?
complaints
What do
from
they
the
call Michael Jackson? The pedophiles or pedicures?
Pedicure.
Pedicure?
Yeah.
That's for your nails.
Right.
No, what do they call them? A pedophile?
Pedophile.
Pedophile.
Pedophile. What's
Right.
a pedophile?
A pedestal.
A pedophile is somebody who likes little boys?
No,
Yes.
pedestal.
Well,
A
children.
pedestal is one person.
Pedestal.
What's a pedophile?
You ever put a person up on a pedestal?
Oh, yeah. That's
what it's called, a pedestal.
It's like a stoop.
Right. Go ahead.
Can I go on?
I can't learn nothing on this show.
A source told the Post that Dodd made the controversial remarks to a group of 15 boys aged 11 to 13 in a biology class. He made vulgar remarks about male genitalia, followed by a story about a man dealing with a prostitute. Dodd has denied saying anything that was inappropriate, but the Board of Education says that the 6-year veteran of the school has been rated unsatisfactory for 2 years for failing to follow lesson plans.
Wow.
Speaking of child abuse, that guy down in Texas, the McQuay guy who's supposed to get out of jail on Monday, he has admitted to molesting 240 children in his lifetime. Prior to going to jail, said while in jail that if they ever let him out, he'd surely do it again.
Absolutely.
Before going to jail, he was a school bus driver.
Oh, boy.
He's telling you he just wants to be locked up.
He would say that he was supposed to be trying to concentrate on driving, but with all those children behind him.
Sure. It's like a kid in
It
the
was
candy
almost impossible.
store. It's a kid in the candy store.
He
sweetie.
has compulsions so great that he asked to be castrated.
Yeah.
In order to try to calm himself down.
Well, they
He
castrate
knows
sheep. Why shouldn't they castrate him?
Right.
Yes, but you know what experts say? Castration may lower your sexual libido. However, it may not stop a child molester from attacking children.
Well, how do they know? Did they ever get castrated? How do they know? How do these geniuses know? I don't understand. You go to a psychiatrist, after you finish talking to him, he's got to go to a psychiatrist because you made him nervous.
That's right.
I don't understand that. Where
Right.
does it end? Where does it end? Somebody say something. Everybody is writing here all of a sudden.
Come on, let's go.
All I'm saying is that the guy has already said that he'll probably kill his next victim, so they can't testify against him.
They're going to let him out.
But they have to let this guy out. There is no way they can keep him in jail.
That's a lot of nonsense. That's a lot of...
He has said that he would like
Bush.
to...
Let Governor Bush make a statement. Say, listen, get ahead. You're not going nowhere.
Let it say something.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of cowards. They're cowards. They're cowards. Forget about it.
He has said that he would like to be medically castrated, and then he would like to have a normal life with a wife.
Yeah.
And a family. Isn't that nice?
And a bullet.
He wants to marry a woman and not be able to do anything.
Hey, join the club. I'm married. I haven't done anything in weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I better get sex this weekend. Haven't had it all week.
Promoter Sid Bernstein is still at it. He's trying to get the Beatles to regroup.
I don't believe it.
He's my friend. He's a nice man.
He now says that he has offered the Beatles, the three remaining Beatles,
they offered $500 million and they turned it down.
They offered half a billion.
Half a billion. What do you
said $500,000.
I said $500 million. I don't correct.
Listen to me. You know this guy, Sid Bernstein?
Finest man I've ever
You're
been.
telling me he really could come up with $500 million?
He had it all set. I noticed for
the Beatles.
He said, Pat, rolling off a log.
How would he make money?
Easy.
Getting them back. How? Tell me.
Not international on closed circuit.
A pay-per-view.
Wait. No, but I think it was closed circuit might have been, or in the homes. Or he might have put it in the theaters all over the world.
Right. And he really thinks that...
He'd have had it in 5 minutes.
Where would he get the $500 million?
None of your business. What do I know? What do I live with the guy?
I don't believe the guy could get a half... The Beatles should have accepted it.
No. Hey, let me
just to see him scramble?
You know what
you wouldn't do it no matter how much money you have. $500 million?
Bernstein said to me.
What did he say?
Pat, you know what they told me? It's not the money. It's not money anymore. They want to do what they want to do and go about their life.
I don't believe that.
Well, what do you want to do? They turned it
I don't care how much money you have. Someone gives you $500 million.
You got to
take
take
it.
the job.
Take it and donate it.
I agree. Just to turn around and say I was paid $500 million. Oh,
right.
Very trouble.
Of course.
Here it comes. She's great at face. She's great at face.
Did you read what they had to do for it, Howard?
Yeah.
What
they have to do?
Next to nothing.
Yeah, just get out there.
Shut up.
20 minutes.
A festival. It wasn't even like they had to do a whole concert.
Right.
20 minutes.
Right.
He got it. Listen, I know Sid Bernstein. I guarantee he would have got the money.
Some guy wants to complain about you.
Oh.
He says you made fun of his sister when she was singing.
What?
You want to talk to this guy?
Who's this?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
When she was singing?
All right, here.
I can't believe these people.
Hello?
Yeah, hey.
This is Peter?
Yes.
What's the matter?
All right, let me tell you what happened. I mean, I can't believe this. A couple years ago, and Pat will remember this because this was at a place called Yorktown Heights. My sister was singing. She was debuting, and she had our whole family showed up, and we had people from all over. Our neighbors came and everything.
Yes.
So she goes and she sings, and she has, everybody's excited. She opens up for Pat Cooper. He comes on 5 minutes later, and he starts ranking on my sister for 20 minutes.
Right.
And my sister starts crying. She's all upset. And my mother goes to talk to Pat, and he doesn't want anything to do with her.
Well, listen, in Pat's defense, I bet your sister's stunk.
Hold on. What was the name of the club?
It's in Yorktown Heights. It's the Yorktown
What's the name
Theater.
of the club?
Yorktown Theater.
Yorktown Theater. They hired you about 2.5 years ago.
Where is it located?
Westchester County, New York, upstate.
Well, I don't know. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. I'm not copping out, but I'm going to tell you what I do. Sometimes I go on a stage after I follow somebody, and I kid around. I make a statement.
They got to be up for it.
You be up, you kid around, and I'm sure it was. Listen, I work with some of the greatest singers. I work with some of the bum singers. I don't put them down intentionally to say I want to make you cry. This is the first I heard about it. I mean, I kid a lot of people for crying out loud.
Yeah, but she has
your sister got to have it.
But what is the point? The point is, you see, comedy, you follow somebody and make a few remarks. Hey, people make remarks about me. I don't take it seriously.
So what happened to your sister?
What happened to your sister?
She was devastated. It ruined her career.
What career?
What career? She had no career.
She had one job in Yorktown. I cost her career. That's terrible to say that.
Put her on the phone. I want to hear her sing.
Yeah, let's hear her sing.
Go ahead.
Here's another shot.
Where's your sister?
What is she doing now?
She's up in New York, but I could get her to call you.
What's her name?
What's her name?
You go get her on here. We'll put you on hold. Get her on the phone. Have her call in. Gary arranges.
What's her name?
We'll get her back.
What's her name?
Angela DeChico.
Angela Chico.
Yeah, you're making Chico. You're making fun of her.
Well, sure, I would make. I make fun of Pasquale Caputo.
No.
I
Listen to me.
myself.
Listen to me. No, let me handle this. Let me listen to this. Go get your sister. Give Gary the phone number when I put you on hold.
Okay.
Then we'll put her on the phone, and I'll hear her sing, and I'll tell you if she's any good.
Okay.
Did he criticize her singing or her name?
Everything.
Everything.
It's called humor, Managigi Destradi.
All right, hold on.
You should have just beat her up, Pat.
Hold on.
Grow up. What a stupid thing. You know something? I follow somebody, and I go out and I say, well, make a couple of remarks. It's humor.
Yeah.
I ruined her career. If it probably was her first job, ruined her career. I probably helped her career.
What else is in the news, Rob?
Yeah.
Speaking of careers, Tupac Shakur is going to have to go to jail.
Yeah, he said last night on television, he don't care, he's got more money than anybody.
Really?
That was his remark.
Well, I figured that he was going to have a problem with this. He was supposed to do some community service for some reason or other, and now he's been charged with violating his probation for not showing up. He's supposed to join a road crew cleaning up some highway. And he didn't show up, so now they're going to tell him he has to spend like 120 days in jail or something like that. And he says he doesn't care. He's unrepentant.
I'm still upset that Pat did humor at someone else's expense.
Yeah, I'm hip. I'm hip.
That's not right.
You know something? You know what hurts?
Your children will grow up, they won't love you.
I've had singers turn around and I've had guys come over to me, men, fathers, say, Pat, I'll give you $3,000. Please, can you put my daughter on your show? I said, listen to me, are you nuts? Are you crazy?
People say that to you?
Oh, yes.
Really?
They say, Pat, can you bring my daughter into Atlantic City? It'd be a great boost for her career. I said, look, I love your daughter. I'm sure she's a nice. I don't do that.
Right. That's not you.
Can I finish the story here?
Yes.
Well, that story's boring.
Tomorrow.
Go for the juggler. Go for the juggler.
Not boring. The rap artist is on probation for
He's a boring human being. Leave me alone for crying out loud.
Assault and battery conviction.
Right, let her finish the story.
He also faces felony charges in Los Angeles Superior Court for allegedly being an ex-con with a loaded firearm. He allegedly pulled a gun on a couple of fellow rappers backstage at the Soul Train Music Awards in Los Angeles the other week.
I can't believe these people.
Gee, I'm shocked.
But officials at the award show say the gun incident, as reported, never occurred.
Oh, boy.
So, there you have it.
Well, nobody does that service there when they say go on a road, go here, go there. They all got that, they appeal it to 1995, 1990, 2003.
Yeah, he was convicted years ago.
Well, they put him in and then they let him out.
Right.
Well, there you go. Who cares?
It's amazing.
Pat doesn't care.
I don't care. You can drop
It's
dead.
hard to know what he's going to care about.
I don't care about those people. I don't care about the rudeness and the disrespect. I don't care if people make millions and billions of dollars like the guy that want to stand up for the American flag.
Jackie Gleason, you like?
Oh, I adore Jackie.
You did?
Another genius, one of the finest comedic actors of all time.
Bill Cosby?
I like Bill Cosby.
You like him?
Yeah, I like Bill Cosby. I don't think Bill Cosby's the funniest guy in the world, but he had one of the greatest sitcoms going. I like him. I like Bill Cosby.
Geraldo still hate him?
Geraldo was a scumbag.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I don't like Geraldo. I don't like what he stands for. Geraldo is the biggest loser that's winning.
Really?
That's what hurts me.
That's what kills you.
That's what he goes.
I can tell you something.
If O.J. Simpson dies, Geraldo's out of the business.
Right, you want something that will kill you? Let me hear. Let me listen.
Starbucks, that coffee shop that's being attacked by Jackie Mason, their stock has hit a 52-week high.
There you go.
So
he gave them publicity.
He's giving them the shit.
Absolutely.
They're making the money.
You like Jackie Mason?
I like Jackie. Jackie's one of the most natural, funny men. He's a natural. I like Jackie.
You like him.
Yes,
he's all right. Okay.
Oh, that's good. I thought maybe you didn't like him.
Oh, no. Hey.
Pat Buchanan, you hate him?
Pat Buchanan, he should go on counterpoint.
Right. He's a journalist.
Whatever.
That's all.
Go on, leave me alone already.
He's good for TV.
He can't be president. Forget it. He drives us all nuts.
My theory is Jackie Mason is vice president of Starbucks.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Probably.
And finally this morning, remember when that umpire dropped dead on opening day when the Cincinnati Reds were supposed to be playing somebody?
Yeah, the owner of the Cincinnati Reds want to know why they didn't finish the game.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say.
True.
Marge Schott's opinion was, why are they calling the game?
Well, that's
Get
true.
the body off the field and let's
she's
go.
half shot anyway. What's the difference?
I agree with that, though.
Oh, leave me alone. Your body's hanging around. She wants a bunt.
Oh, goodness. They were 7 pitches into the game.
Let's go.
McSherry hit the dust. John McSherry. And Marge said, why are they calling the game? Whose decision is it?
I agree with her.
Why can't they play with 2 umpires?
People came to see a game. You got to give the people what they want. Listen, Pat, if you are doing a show and the singer drops dead, what do?
What Marge was thinking of for a change was the fans.
Take the edge off.
She said, we don't want to disappoint 50,000 people. This man wouldn't have wanted to disappoint these people. Come on.
You
don't need to go against the fans.
Money,
the guy was too heavy. You jump over him and you keep playing the game.
Yeah.
Use him as a base.
I said he felt cheated.
Sean is right.
Go on with the game.
Well,
so there you have it.
Thank you, Rob. Johnny Carson, you liked him?
Yes.
You did?
Johnny Carson is the greatest that ever sat down on NBC.
Really?
For 30 years. He gave people shots to become famous. Letterman hasn't done that, nor has Leno, when they got on the
Carson
stand.
used to have you on, right?
No. Carson and I didn't get along.
You did not?
I did 11 Carson shows. I only did one show with him.
Oh, really?
Only one show.
But you still admired him?
I admire. Hey, what's right is right. If guys are, hey, listen, I'm not a fan of Mike Tyson, but he's a killer in the ring. What's right is right.
Leno, no good?
Oh, yeah, Leno's a good stand-up comic. I don't think Leno's a good host.
I see.
Is that all right?
I think you're right.
Think I blew the show or what?
No, not at all.
And I really don't care anymore. But I'm going to tell you something. They got to start helping other people. They can't be hogs and fight among each other.
What about John Gotti?
John Gotti, let me tell you about John Gotti. If John Gotti was the mayor of New York City, this city would be walking a clean streak.
A mob guy.
Forget mob, schmob, pop. That's what we need. Tough guys to take care of tough business. You understand me? John Gotti beat the government 3 times. They weren't going to stop till he nailed them.
Right.
Now he's in a little cell, and what burns my ass, he's an Italian. They didn't give him bail. They didn't give him bail. They give you shaka-taka schmaka a bail. Taka schmaka. What's the name of that guy there? They don't want to sweep the streets. Right. But John Gotti, being Italian, get him. He's an Italian. That's it, and they put him away.
I think Pat knows mob guys.
I do.
Well,
I do. I know tough guys. Hold it. I know tough guys.
Tough guys.
Are they in the mob?
Now, well, sure, you got mobs on every corner.
Right. You know guys in the mob.
When you say the mob.
How do you know when they're in the mob? They tell you?
Very simple. The bigger the hat, the bigger the mob.
No, come on. You can tell when a guy's in the mob?
When you
How
say
do you know?
the mob, I know guys who are in
connected.
Absolutely.
Right. Wise guys.
Connected to who?
They're connected to their, to their families, and they try to do their own business.
Right.
That's all.
That's all.
What do you want me to do? I don't. Hey, I know a lot of them. I go with them, and whatever they do is their business.
You're not worried?
Worried about what? I go down, I eat with them, I drink with them. If they think they're wise guys, the people say they're in the mafia.
Well, you say the wrong thing to them. If you say the wrong thing to them, that could be it.
I don't say the wrong thing to you, and look what happened to me.
Do you know? Did you know Henry Hill? All these guys?
No, I don't know Henry Hill.
You didn't know him.
No. Gravano, I knew.
Really?
Gravano. Absolutely.
John Gotti.
Sammy the Bull, you know?
Sammy the Bull, I knew very well. I knew Sammy the Bull. We used to sit down and have dinner. I never thought this guy was squealing on anybody.
Really?
I haven't
Sammy
seen
the
him
Bull.
since he went away.
Sammy the Bull.
But they say now he looks like Lucille Ball.
Really?
Yeah, they changed his face or something.
Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, they dyed his hair red, and he's
killed like 19 people.
He's going out with a Spanish guy.
But you didn't know he was killing these people?
Everybody.
Everyone knew. All right.
Well, he admitted it. I didn't know. I didn't see him. He admitted it. Sammy Gravano admitted it to the FBI killed 19 people. And what happens? John Gotti didn't admit nothing. He's doing 2,000 push-ups in a little cell.
All right, make my weekend. Explain to me.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy. Explain to me, Rosie O'Donnell.
I don't know.
Explain would somebody explain to me why she is in a movie?
I don't understand it, and I'll never understand it. What about Paula Poundstone? That's another one I can't understand. Why does Homebox put these people on?
Right.
Because you know what? You know what I'm getting? Well, we're looking for young people. I said, let's kill your mother and father and get rid of them and just live with young people.
Right.
But without old people, there's no young people, you buttholes. What's the matter with you?
Right.
Rosie O'Donnell. The only thing Rosie O'Donnell gets me excited when she wears the hat backwards. That's all. After that, the show goes in the toilet.
Understood.
Now she adopts a kid. I mean, what was this, a toy? You go out and adopt kids?
Yeah.
You know, not married, you don't have a family life, you adopt a kid? Why is that allowed to happen when you got decent mothers and fathers who can't get a kid?
Can't get a kid, waiting for kids for money.
That's the prejudice. That's the prejudice.
It's like the prejudice.
Damn right.
That's
you got families who want children, and she's turning around doing comedy, and the kid's somewhere in a yard.
Prediction. Well, should be a worse mother than yours?
Who?
Rosie O'Donnell.
She's not a mother yet. She don't know what it is. When you're a mother, when you put your... No. Yes, they are. Of course they are.
Of course they are.
He's on to something. All right, Pat Cooper, let me tell you something. You were on a roll today. I don't care what anyone says. You ate up the camera, the microphone, and everything else. You ate us up. We couldn't even stay in the same room with you. I had to leave the room.
Are you nuts?
Pat Cooper, tomorrow night at Queens College. I'm sure you're going to eat up that room. And then after you eat up that room next week, you'll eat up the Claridge in Atlantic City.
Okay.
The great Pat Cooper. It's always good.
Are you going off?
I'm going to go off now. I'm going to do a couple of plugs.
You could stay.
Okay.
You could stay.
Well, I don't know. You keep pointing me to the door.
I tell you, you were hot today. I have a sunburn
You say
from
that
you.
every time.
All right, listen to me. Jackie
Every
the
time
Penthouse.
I've done this show, you said I'm hot.
Jackie the Penthouse Martling. You'll enjoy the very funny 2-hour video. Right. He's doing the Penthouse joke page.
Okay.
Well, he should. He's always done it. I love this. This guy's a very talented guy.
Sure.
Hey, you Friars, you blew it. You blew a talented guy, and you blew the guy's money.
And he
How
loves the
dare you?
Friars.
Jackie, you going to quit the Friars?
Yes.
I'm going to quit.
All right.
Okay.
He loves going over there, but he has to quit if he's going to be a man.
Embarrassing.
He'll quit in about 2 years.
You're prejudiced against your talent, and that's enough. Get a lawyer.
We need a new place.
Is Barry
Here's a guy-
Slatnik available?
No, he's being seriously. Here's a guy who presses his own CDs in a basement.
That's not true. Shut up.
Stump the Joe. How many CDs you got now?
2 different CDs.
No, how many you got total in your whole catalog?
I have 17 cassettes, 3 CDs,
Wow.
4 videos.
Pat, how many albums did you ever do in your
I
whole
made
career?
4. And they're still selling, believe it or
Did
not.
you make them in your basement, or did you?
No, I put them in
They're record label.
up on the roof.
Oh, you went with regular record company.
Well, United Artists.
Right. Yeah. Jackie's with.
I made the master tape in my home studio, and they're pressed professionally.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Hey, no one's putting you down.
I'll defend you.
$15, $4 shipping and handling. Spring special. Buy two, get one free.
You're on sale? You're on sale?
1-800-323-KING.
Can't give them away, Pat.
You can give
And he wonders why they won't put him on a dais. Thursday night, April 11th, the Rascals Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey.
My favorite
Jake
time.
Thomas will be there on keyboards. Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker info. You call 516-9221. You see a Jackie show. This Saturday, King Norris, Fred's band, returns to the St. Nasbury Park. Fred's got a career going now, too.
Yeah,
he's
and
busy.
Tina and Toner's wedding, you still got the Stuttering John song?
Yeah. Come see Prick performing in Grandma Sylvia's funeral at the Soho Playhouse Wednesday through Sunday.
Really?
That gorilla changed his name to Prick.
Oh, brother.
That's how these kids are today.
Everybody's making a living here.
The Rainforest Foundation. Yeah, tell me about it. 7th annual benefit. I can't even get out of here on time.
With
Busy
this
with
list.
plugs.
Oh.
212-247-7800 if you want tickets for
Where's
the
that girl singing? She never called?
Oh, Phoebe?
No, the other
singing.
girl.
I don't know.
Yelling at Pat.
What's her name? DiCecco.
I guess they couldn't get a hold of her.
But is he still on?
No, he left.
Maybe she got uptight. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's unfair. Who gives it, man?
I got a tape of her singing if you want to hear it.
Yeah, you got a tape of her
Yeah,
singing?
this is her singing.
Yeah, you might have got her in the hole.
I got my perfume because a woman must keep her smell to herself. I got my gloves.
Nice, nice. If you're planning a wedding or a party, you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. Robin, I'll see you on Monday.
Very good.
Fred, I guess I'll have to see you on Monday, too.
You don't have to.
And Jackie, I guess I got to see you.
Yes.
Pat, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having
and
me.
we'll go see you at the Queens College tomorrow night.
Don't monitor me.
What?
Don't go sending people around with their tape recorders.
All right.
Give me a break. Let me breathe in peace.
See you tomorrow.
The only station